In this episode, I'll share how you can create tiny, joyful, creative movement moments that lower inflammation, lift your mood, and support your healing, even when your holiday schedule is full. You've been told it's incurable, but here at Renegade Remission, we believe in rewriting the story. If you're facing a terminal or chronic illness, you are not alone. I'm Eleni Welch, certified nutritionist, and each week I share healing strategies and remission stories to help you take control of your health, feel better, and rediscover hope. Welcome back to the Renegade Remission podcast and day 7 of our 12 Days of Holiday Resilience series. In today's episode, we're going to talk about how joyful creative movement moments can lower inflammation, lift your mood, and support your healing, even when your holiday schedule is full. I'll share how to incorporate movement that meets you where you are with no gym passes and no 60-minute workouts that make your schedule more stressful. Most people think movement has to be intense to matter. But here's the truth we often forget. Your body doesn't need intensity to heal. It needs consistency, compassion, and circulation. In healing, intensity often backfires. What your body actually wants is lymphatic flow, oxygen, decompression, stretching, breath, rhythm, and grounding. Gentle movement can give you all of that without further stressing your system during a stressful time of the month. Research has shown us that small movement can still equal big benefits. Even 10 minutes of light walking significantly reduces inflammatory markers like interleukin-6 and TNF-alpha in adults. A large Harvard review found that 20 minutes of gentle activity lowers systemic inflammation and boosts immune function. Your body wants simple, rhythmic motion, especially during the holidays. So let's make this really doable because I know December is not the month where people feel spacious and motivated the most. Option 1 is a 5-minute reset walk between tasks, between conversations, before you answer that email or that text or that phone call. Engage in 5 minutes of walking. Even better if you can get 5 minutes of walking outside in nature. But just 5 minutes of walking anywhere lowers cortisol, increases oxygen to the brain, resets your nervous system, and boosts insulin sensitivity, especially after you indulge in a holiday treat. Option 2 is to move your body while you're cooking. While you're stirring, chopping, or waiting for the oven, do 10 slow squats, 10 heel raises, gentle hip circles, shoulder rolls, or work on rotating your head for some neck mobility. That way you can feed your body while you feed your family. And option 3 is the nature microdose. Even if you can't do a full hike, try stepping outside for fresh air. Stay outside long enough to feel the temperature on your skin, observe and appreciate something green, stand barefoot on the ground, or listen to the birds or the wind and really observe what you're seeing, hearing, and feeling. Nature time is like medicine. It lowers your blood pressure, it lowers inflammation, and it lowers stress hormones, even when it's brief. The University of Michigan conducted a study that showed nature exposure, even for 15 minutes, reduced cortisol by up to 16% and activated the parasympathetic, aka the healing, nervous system. And a Stanford study found that walking in nature reduced ruminating on thoughts and lowered activity in the brain in regions linked to depression. Nature communicates safety to your body through color. Green and blue colors actually calm the amygdala part of your brain. It improves your air quality. It gives you sunlight, which activates and supports your circadian rhythm. The sound can bring you into the present moment and be meditative. And it creates bilateral movement, especially if you're walking rhythmically. Even looking at trees out a window can reduce stress reactivity. Option 4 is the 10-step rule. Anytime you feel stuck, overwhelmed, or emotionally flared, take 10 intentional steps, pause, and then check in with your body and notice what you're feeling. This actually can interrupt that ruminating stress loop and bring you back into the present moment. Option 5 is the phone call walk. If you're on a long holiday call, walk the house, pace the yard, move around your kitchen, go out for a walk on a trail close to your house. Do something that gets you moving while you would otherwise just be sitting and talking. Now let's talk about the role of movement for mood, memory, and mental health, which is especially important during the holidays. Movement is emotional medicine. It lifts your mood not because you're exercising, but because you're regulating your nervous system and releasing natural endorphins. A 2022 study found that light movement was as effective as antidepressants for mild to moderate depression for many participants, especially those with chronic illness. Movement increases brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, which supports brain healing and memory, according to Harvard studies. Gentle stretching and mobility for 10 minutes reduces sympathetic activation, the fight or flight part of your nervous system, and increases vagal tone, which allows you to manage stress. I really want you to hear this. Movement during the holidays is not about burning calories. It's about giving your body what it needs to feel alive. You don't need more discipline. You just need micro moments of connecting in with yourself to remember why you're doing this. Your healing doesn't require perfection, just momentum. So here's your invitation this week. Choose one tiny movement ritual and let it be enough, whether it's a walk, a stretch, a step outside, or a dance in your kitchen. Healing happens in motion, and you deserve to move in ways that feel good. In episode 8 of the 12 Days of Holiday Resilience, we'll dive into a topic that might seem to be at odds with this topic of movement, but I promise the two go hand in hand beautifully. And that topic is how to find rest, relaxation, and sleep during the holidays. Stay tuned for that episode, and until then, go be renegades.